All right, what's up, everybody? This is another episode of Keeping It Real with Just Jay. Today's review is Teen Mom OG Season 7, Episode 4, System Overload. All right, so let's get right into it. So at the beginning of the episode, Amber was going back and forth about whether or not she wanted to be back with Matt. And I found it kind of problematic because of the way that she speaks to him. Now, granted, they do have their issues, but you can't emasculate a man. On the last episode, she called him a punk ass bitch, and yeah, you don't do that. Like, no man is gonna respond to that well. Hell, a woman wouldn't respond to that well. And then to hear that they're going on marriage boot camp, I think that's really interesting. The show, I need for them to put actual couples that are married on marriage boot camp or take the title marriage boot camp out. All right, on to the next thing. So Kaylin and Tyler have launched their children's online boutique. I think that it is awesome. They are taking their platform of being on this specific show and branching out to become entrepreneurs. I think it's a wonderful thing. So kudos to them for that. When Leah was with Christina and Amber and she had them write the little notes, I thought that it was just like super adorable. And it just kind of shows the innocence of children and just how, like, at the end of the day, they really just want to love up on those who are like parental figures for them. I took notes. Don't judge me. All right, so Farrah has 3 stores. She has a furniture store, she has a children's clothing store, and then she also has the frozen yogurt store. She is super put together on the professional side, and for her to be under 30 and to have 3 businesses under her belt, I definitely have to give her kudos in that area. With Macy and Ryan, when Ryan talks, it really appears that the drugs that he's taken have done like major damage to him. It's a really like touchy and sensitive topic. I don't really like to talk negatively about anyone, but like he's completely different because I'm a huge Teen Mom fan, so I've watched the show over all of the seasons, and to just kind of see like his transition and how he talks now, he just seems really like detached and delayed sometimes when he responds. And then at the end of the show, when they were talking about how his drug of choice was heroin, I'm just really hoping that the drugs didn't do irreversible damage to him and his body. Okay. Amber, why is your mom going with you to marriage boot camp? Was she on the show as well, or was she just going for moral support? That was one of the questions that I had. And then like with Christina and Gary, when they make comments about Amber, most of the time they try to be positive, but I noticed that Gary seems to really have like a level of immaturity when he talks about Amber, and he seems really invested in what's going on with her love life. And I think that the focus needs to switch from that to what's the relationship like with Amber and Leah. That needs to be the main focus. But taking those little like quips here and there at Amber and her love life, is it helpful or is it harmful? And I really think that like he needs to kind of grow up a little bit in that area. All right, when Sophia put the little note in her mom's suitcase when she was preparing to go away for a month, I thought that that was super cute. And I was like, that's, it's just like adorable. It goes to show the innocence of children and just like how we really have to protect that innocence of those kids. When Deborah and her friend were at the wig shop and they were talking about whether or not Sophia was going to come and stay with her, and she said that Sophia was staying with Michael, like I couldn't really hear anything because I was paying attention to Deborah's friend's teeth. Like they were freaking fabulous. So like I heard next to nothing. I was just looking at the teeth. Yeah. So Ryan and Macy, Bentley now has questions because he's used to seeing his grandparents on his father's side on a consistent basis, and now Macy has halted that interaction until I guess Ryan is able to prove that the drugs are completely out of his system. And I did kind of agree with Jen and Larry when they were saying like, they know that things are going on, but Bentley is a part of their lives too. And I just think that it might be a better alternative that can be looked at, because at the end of the day, regardless of the egos, regardless of the opinions, regardless of the thoughts that the adults have, the only person that really suffers in all of this is Bentley. Caitlyn and Tyler's success with their children's online boutique, they were able to sell out of almost everything in a week. The power of social media and your followers, like... So shout out to my 17 subscribers on here right now. I really appreciate you. Hopefully that 17 will turn to 170, and then 170 will turn to 1700, and then 1700 will turn to 17,000. I'm speaking it into existence. But right now, you know, I started at the bottom, and then soon I'm be able to like, but I'm here. All right, it's not about me. Let me get back to this review. All right, okay, Farrah and her dad. First off, can somebody please tell me why she keep addressing this man as Michael? Initially, when I heard her say that, I was like, okay, well, maybe Michael is her stepdad, but like, no, this is her biological dad, and she refers to this man as Michael. And every single time he answers, I wish I would call my daddy by his first name and expect for him to respond to me. He'll be like, who do you think you are talking to? That is not how this works. That's not how any of this works. So I'm always really confused when she just refers to him by Michael. It kind of just like really gets up under my skin, because it does not show a level of respect. And I think part of it is because Farrah holds the financial key with Michael. I believe Michael works for Farrah, and it just hasn't been like completely put out there. So he puts up with a lot of the stuff that she does. And I think that it's really unfortunate, because nobody should have yes people around them all the time. Sometimes you need people in your corner. You need people that are close to you to let you know, like, you fucking up. And nobody does that for Farrah. Everybody that's around Farrah just like succumbs to everything that she says. They agree with everything that she does. And no, like, this episode really showed me like she really needs some help. And the part that I really don't like is how she involves Sophia. If you have issues with your mom, that's one thing. But Sophia loves her grandmother, and you can see it. But when you say negative things about her when you say negative things about your mom in front of Sophia, it taints the image that she has of her grandmother, and that's not fair. If Deborah has not done anything to Sophia, then you need to keep your negative thoughts about your mom separate. Don't involve your child. Allow her to come to her own conclusions about her grandmother. Don't paint a picture for her, because that can have long-term effects. I've seen stuff like that happen with people that I personally know, and it's not a good look. Like, children deserve to be innocent. Let them love who they want to love, as long as that person is not causing any harm to them. Amber demasculating Matt, I kind of touched on that already, but like, you can't do that. You just gotta, like, the thing is that gets me is you can see that Amber still loves Matt. Amber still wants to be with Matt, but she's putting up this hard front, and it's only so many times that he's gonna be like, okay, eventually he's gonna get tired and walk away. Both of y'all have y'all issues. Work that shit out. Do it off camera, because it seems to be an elevated sense of things when you all are trying to work it out in front of the camera. Just work it out. If y'all gonna stay together, stay together. If y'all not, don't. But resolve y'all issues, please. And then the last thing, Ryan was contacting a lawyer trying to figure out if he had any rights with regards to Bentley, and the lawyer just flat out told him like the drug usage needs to be resolved, because Macy can easily use that as a reason to why she's holding back the visits. And I have a lot of opinions, but I just think at the end of the day, Bentley is the one that suffers in all of this. So, tell me y'all opinions. Give me your comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree with me? I would love to hear from you. I'm going to talk to you really soon, because I have a lot of other videos to upload today. But until the next time we talk, stay peaceful and blessed. Bye.